Ah, Bob. Is this thing on? Hi. When people say pink dot, I think of... well... Anyway, so in this final episode of On, join me as I investigate the pink dot phenomenon.
Living in Singapore, I think we got everything. Different cultures, different beliefs, different races, different kind of people.
If I could, I want bullying to stop because I went through it. It's hurtful. It leaves a scar.
I wish my mom would come with me to Pink Dot for just one time. Because I honestly believe it might change her mind.
Pink Dot was started 5 years ago to combat hostility against gay people in Singapore. What? Hostility, you say? Well, I mean, we haven't seen this happen, or this. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take a listen to this.
The brochure contains a list of frequently asked questions about homosexuality. A petition started on Monday saying the page had a pro-sexuality stance and asking the Health Ministry to review it.
And they're basically just calling me a faggot or gay or a fag or stuff like that. And you know, it's not just people online who are like anonymous, it's people from my school.
Anal penetrative sex is inherently damaging to the body and a misuse of organs, like shoving a straw up your nose to drink.
And the latest contribution to the string of bullying is this.
Rather than equality, he emphasized equity.
Rather than what feels natural, he emphasized what is fitra.
It is sunnah to stand up against oppression.
It is sunnah to marry and raise families.
Alright, maybe this doesn't quite seem like bullying, and sure, everyone has the right to speak. But when the organizers go public to accuse homosexuals of placing the natural state of human relationships under sustained attack and showing their disdain for Islam and the family, why are we portraying the victims and outcasts as the bullies? Ironic, don't you think?
Secondly, we are fighting the battle of making a stand against the LGBT in making that lifestyle as a normal lifestyle.
Now, this has made people who could have been feeling unwanted their whole lives into the enemy. It encourages the bullying to continue and keeps them outcast. This is why the Pink Dot organizers even had to come up with special security arrangements for their event. Look guys, Pink Dot's not out there to oppress you, or me, or anyone else for that matter. We want to change society's attitude. We also believe that when society's attitude has changed, all these laws and regulations will naturally also change. Pink Dot isn't looking to place Singaporeans under laws they have not chosen. Rather, Pink Dot is looking to open and broaden mindsets such that eventually some Singaporeans may choose certain laws. There's no oppression in that. Well, we all know talk is cheap, so I did some undercover investigative journalism of my own.
I think it's a great chance for, people who support freedom to love to meet new people, have a chat with one another, hang out, just have fun.
I feel like it's an event to educate people that the LGBT group is here to stay.
For me, it's not so much of whether I'm straight or not, that's why I'm here, but rather I'm really here to support my friends. So it's just this love with no boundaries.
I think basically for myself, I'm more of a traditional type of person. So I think this is a free world. Yeah, definitely. It's okay to have this type of event. Definitely not a problem for me.
It's interesting to note that the people at the heart of this very controversial event seem to be the most positive around. Let's find out what the people at Pink Dot had to say about Wear White.
For me, I think Pink Dot is Pink Dot, Wear White is Wear White. That's what I think. I don't think that we should go against or anything. I'm just okay with both parties.
I think what's encouraging is that there's a lot of discussion going on now. Yeah. So whether or not it's for or against, the fact that there's a lot of discussion going on, I think it's a good start lah. Yeah, I think in a sense, I mean the Wear White campaign as bad, as ill intent as some people may make it out to be, I think it has allowed for like our community, the LGBT community, to step forward and show the rest of Singapore what exactly we want to do and what we are.
It really makes you wonder, what happened to good old-fashioned tolerance?
They're too critical values we need to have is respect and tolerance.
It has to be a note which is inclusive, which is all embracing. And that was the purpose of the advisory, so that we don't take sides, and more importantly, we open our doors to anyone.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why Pink Dot is so important. Pink Dot reminds us of the need to be tolerant, as well as to embrace the right of the individual to be free from fear, the fear of being cast aside. The first step for all of us is to recognize that opinions apart from our own actually exist, and that if we differ in opinion, we don't start a war, we start a discussion. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we've been trying to do over here at On. Hopefully, we've succeeded. With that, I bid you all, perhaps for the last time, good night.
I see trees of green and red roses too, and I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, hey, what a wonderful world. And I see skies of blue.
Hi there, thank you for staying with us and supporting On. It's been a rather weird and somewhat wonderful journey. So hopefully we made you think a little bit more about issues, because really, that's all that matters. Goodbye everyone.